So the Utah Jazz fell to the Indiana Pacers last night at home, which makes it 3 out of 4 losses. They just don't scare me. I don't know what it is about the Utah Jazz. They just don't scare me. Regular season, they're a good basketball team. Yes, I agree. Come playoff time, they don't scare me even a little bit. In the regular season, they're a good team. They can string together some wins. They do a good job at staying healthy, playing team basketball. They're 8-4 this season, so the 3 out of 4 losses, it's not that big of a deal. But there's just something about the roster. I think it's mainly the backcourt. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, and this is an issue that really has, it's crept up on them the last couple of years. Opposing teams, they just continuously take advantage of them. Cole Anthony the other night scored 33. Granted, Cole Anthony's an absolute menace, but 33. Malcolm Brogdon, TJ McConnell next game, they combined for 51. And it's just, I don't know entirely what it is outside of the defense in that backcourt duo, because they have a good team. Top to bottom, they're one of the deepest teams in the entire NBA. But I just feel like Rudy Gobert can only do so much. Donovan Mitchell, he can only do so much. Mike Conley at 34 years old, yeah, he'll still give you 15 pretty much every night. He'll still give you 5 assists, a couple of rebounds. But defensively, he's a major concern for him. Bojan Bogdanovic, he's a very talented basketball player, but Bojan, Joe Ingles, those two guys, they don't do it for me. I really don't know what the explanation is. Joe Ingles, 34 years old, still getting 25 a game, 8 points per game. Hassan Whiteside off the bench. He can be good, but he's not that good. They just have a bunch of players. Jordan Clarkson, I absolutely love Jordan Clarkson, but outside of scoring, he doesn't give you too much except for inconsistency. They're just extremely deep. Eric Pascal, he's good, but he's not going to play too much. Sometimes, some nights, give you a couple of points, 5 points off the bench, 10, 15 minutes. But he doesn't move the needle. Royce O'Neal, great defensive piece, but 7 point per game. He doesn't scare me too much. I don't know what Utah could do outside of get maybe a third star. But what team wouldn't love the acquisition of a star? I think it's really Bojan, Joe Ingles combined. Bojan's 32, Joe Ingles is 34. I just feel like they have such a huge... They get such a huge bulk of the minutes every single night that I just feel like they're better off in a different situation. Maybe with a upgrade, throw those two guys onto the bench. I know Joe Ingles comes off the bench, but maybe throw Bojan off the bench. He's still a capable starter for sure. But I just don't think he's helping them in the starting lineup thread the needle into contending stage. Donovan Mitchell's a stud. 26 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. But he hasn't been able to demonstrate he can translate it into winning. Come playoff time, Donovan Mitchell's he's a stud in the playoffs. But it's pretty much just him. It's pretty much him and Rudy Gobert every single playoffs trying to do as much as they possibly can. Mike Conley, Bojan, Joe Ingles, whoever it is, Royce, they just seem to appear cold out of thin air. After a whole super strong regular season, you see it every single year with the Utah Jazz, and I don't think that anything will change until they make a significant upgrade in the starting lineup. I don't know if it would be Mike Conley, Bojan, or Royce. Maybe Royce O'Neal. Get some extra scoring in there. Even like a Carmelo Anthony for the Utah Jazz off the bench, I think would help them a lot with scoring. Defensively, they're a talented team. But when I compare them to teams like the Lakers, the Nets, come playoff time. I don't think they have the experience. I don't think they have the talent compared to those types of teams. Even Golden State right now, they just look better in the playoffs. In the regular season, Utah, they get hot out of thin air. They win 20 straight games, and they look unbeatable. And then once come the playoffs, it's like, throw that out the window. So I don't know what it is. I'm just not too afraid of the Utah Jazz. I would love to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comment section. Hopefully they can get it together this year. Hopefully this video ages poorly, because I would love for Utah to come out of the Western Conference, make the NBA Finals, win an NBA Finals. I love Rudy. I love Donovan. I love Mike. I love them all. I love the state of Utah. So let's hope Utah can figure it out this year and make a deep playoff push and really upset some teams. Hit the like button. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.